skills to check up on your balance and to pay off all your bills. Bank at the bistro or in another city. My face is all over and my rhyming's really witty. I'm always ready, doesn't matter the direction. IBC will give it to you with multiple connections. It's all in here, you just gotta get it. Great bank is not a dream, so you know that freebie's with it.
This is KSWO TV, Channel 7 in Lawton and Wichita Falls. You can count on us.
A former DOC inmate working for the city of Altus steals from the city, and she nearly gets away with it. We'll tell you what cracked the case just ahead.
And a local Chrysler dealer says he's disappointed but not surprised by the company's decision to close his dealership. He also says it does not mean he's leaving the car business.
And yet another severe weather threat across Texoma tonight. Will bring you the latest straight ahead.
Live from Lawton, Fort Sill, broadcasting across Texoma, this is 7 News Tonight.
First, she was an inmate, but when she got out, the city of Altus hired her. Now police say 50-year-old Maxanne Alexander stole city property, then pawned it.
But that's not the whole story. The police department says the city knew about the theft a year ago and even helped Alexander get the property back, a $300 hedge trimmer. But officials never told the police department.
And that is tonight's big story. 7 News reporter Garrett Cryer went to Altus today to try to get to the bottom of it. Garrett, what does the city say all about this?
Guys, city manager Mike Nettles wouldn't return my phone calls, so I went to his office. His secretary told me he's declining to comment until the investigation is complete. But police detective Mike Turner says the investigation is finished.
This is the mugshot on the Department of Corrections website of 50-year-old Maxanne Alexander. As you can see, court records show an extensive rap sheet. Things like forgery, concealing stolen property, drugs, and bail jumping.
It's my understanding at one point she was an inmate with the Department of Corrections that was assigned to the Altus Work Center.
Then, when she got out last year, the city hired her. Detective Mike Turner says Alexander worked for the city only for a short time before she took the hedge trimmer to the Action Pawn Shop on South Main Street. They have the pawn shop receipt that shows she pawned it on April 5th, 2008. But they just found out about it this month.
As of yesterday morning, which would have been May 14th, we had the case presented to the district attorney's office by 8:30 that morning.
But coincidentally, Alexander is now back in DOC custody on unrelated charges.
I did travel to Mabel Bassett and interviewed her on Wednesday.
He says he can't elaborate on what they talked about because the case is still pending. But he says this isn't the first time something like this has happened after the city has hired a former inmate.
There has been other instances in years past involving inappropriate actions between with city employees and with inmates.
Detective Turner says Alexander will be charged with a felony and could have time added to her current sentence. You remember our story from last week. The city council made a rule change, and now inmates have to wait until they've been released from DOC custody for 12 months before being hired by the city. Back to you.
And the police department says they investigate any accusation of wrongdoing as soon as they hear about it. They make no favors for anyone.
And we've seen